So we just finished planting. I was gonna film it, sorry Emily, but it was a little hectic, a lot going on. So we're winding down there on acres. Got a little bit left here, probably 5 more acres here. And then we're done with our good ground. We got 100 to 150, 160 acres down in our marsh that you never know if it'll even get planted. Some years you can plant it, some years you can. If it gets wet, you're not going to be able to plant it. The river's been high all spring, so we haven't been able to get in there because, well, the river's high, so the water in the ditches are high because it's right next to the Wisconsin River. So had to let that go down before we even think about going in there. And then after that, if we get that planted, we will be 100% planted. Thinking maybe next week, but you never know. We got 125-ish acres of custom work to do, custom planting. It's all worked and ready to go. Gonna take tomorrow off and hit her on Sunday, I think. Got some stuff planned for tomorrow. Yeah, Dad's down tractor pulling right now, left us to work, I guess. Guess when you're old you can do that, I guess. But yeah, so he's down there. Hopefully he does good tonight, and he pulls tomorrow night too, Friday and Saturday night.
Okay, so who's your dad's kid?
Nobody.
We're all here. No, we're all here.
Dude, that. Oh yeah. Hey, what was the problem there, boy? I look good. Mason look good. Hey, it wasn't bad. Hell. Woo! There was like a yeah. That's live. There's nothing like no smoke and a flame. Look at that.
What's your review?
Huh?
What's your review of his book?
Well, we're a little stuck here. Not too bad. Thought I would try and get another 12 rows towards the ditch. Up here we're dry. Some sunk in back there a little bit. So we got one of the big tractors coming to pull me out. It is what it is, I guess. We're done here for now, but a little too full on seed to be doing that. Wheels are gone. My 3-point was dragging right there because I got to run it so low, and that's what really did it. Kind of unloaded the back tires, and here we are. This side is a little bit worse. Not too bad. Not too great though. There's no going backwards with a corn planter, because where the seeds come out down there, kind of see it. See the seed there. If you go backwards, it'll clog all your seed tubes up, and well, that's not a lot of fun. You're digging a lot of mud out at that point. So, yep, just waiting on rolling to get here. He's our pull-out king, I guess. But he's got the big tractor and the big strap. We're using straps now after this spring. We may or may not have had to put a windshield in a tractor again. So, but good news, we had a Yankum rope coming. Not here yet, so that kind of sucks. But they're back ordered, so waiting on one of them. Down in our last field, the wettest one we probably farm, 60. Not a very good angle, but we're stuck. Unhooked this disc, just trying to dry out down here. Got the tractor and disc stuck. Always good when you get the big tractor stuck, but whatever. So we unhook it. Now I'm gonna go grab a chain, hook the chain up in between, and you just pull it a little bit of an angle, as you can see. I was going straight with it. We're gonna come at a little angle this way. Try and get it out. Works pretty good because you kind of pull that side, then you got to rehook it and just keep moving it. If you go too much of an angle, you'll rip the hitch right off though. So there's a fine line of having fun. We're not having fun right now. We're gonna call it a day down here after I get this out, because that's standing water, that's standing water, and that's not standing water, but it was yesterday. There's a little bit left at the other side. Got a little too gutsy, I guess. Need a quad track. Well, what happened? A little too gutsy. Yeah. A little wet.
See what happens. I think she's gonna come right out. Right out.
So we're finishing up planting right now. Got the 24-row, putting a liquid down on here, so that's why I'm in that. They're out chopping still. So we got probably 100 acres left of our own, and then we had 50 of a custom work. The farm is actually right there. You can see that. But we just chopped the rye off for him. So we're gonna no-till into the rye, and we're gonna call it a day. And then we'll be done after the no-till. So a little bit left in one field that was too wet. We're gonna go fill in down in the marsh. If you remember the video of us combining in the mud, that was this one of the fields right here. But planting it, got two more after this, 2 20-acre pieces. Then I got one about 4 20-acre pieces, and then the 50 acres. Shorts might be back in the planter for the 50 acres, but I'll get in the shop. But yeah, that actually got one little field that we can't get to with this planter, so I'll have to get in mine. I think I got just enough seed left in it. This one's a little different. This is a Gen 2 monitor versus the Gen 3, like in my planter. So this one is air downforce, and mine is hydraulic, and this one is hydraulic drive, and mine's electric drive. Other than that, pretty much the same, and this one's got liquid on it and mine don't. So that's why we're in this one, trying to burn up the last bit of liquid we got down here. So it's our liquid controller, insecticide. This one actually has a force system on it for insecticide, but we don't use that. It's a little more pricey than the liquid that we put on through the tank. But, so that's what we do, and either way you got to run liquid, so go with the cheaper route, I guess. that's the update. Great seed bed down here. It's some wetter ground. It's a little bit, this is a drier piece, but the next two I'm going to, it's more of a peat marsh, so you get a pretty nice ride. And but it's soft and not so much fun to plant all the time if it's a little wet, because it's just so soft it gets stuck real easy. There's no bottom to it. We couldn't get down here earlier because the Wisconsin River is actually just past those trees, and everything down here depends on the level of the river. So if the river's high, it's wet down here. If the river's low, it'll be pretty good. So we just finished planting. I was gonna film it, sorry Emily, but it was a little hectic, a lot going on. So we were down in the field we've been working, and I got stuck in the other day trying to dig, dry it out. Got the 24-row, and the tractor didn't have enough, I couldn't get enough traction, and every time I would spin, the planter, the center of the planter would sink down because it was where the center planter tracks go is right near wheel tracks of the tractor. And well, you'd spin down a little bit, it'd get soft, and the center would just sink. And so Dad came and pulled me out, and we had probably 8 or 10 acres left, something like that, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. And we just hooked the big tractor on the front, and he pulled me through it. It was a little hectic trying to, drive the planter, make sure nothing was going wrong, keep him, you have to drive about the same speed, so when it does start sinking and spinning, he can pull immediately, or I'm not running over the rope. So yeah, Emily, a little mad I didn't film it, but she'll get over it. That'll be all right. I'm kind of mad I didn't get it because it was kind of nifty, but yeah, we'll insert the clip now.